Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So today we're going to be doing another Skyrim special edition video. So the world of Skyrim is huge and filled with loads of things you can do, but apart from that, there is actually a few things that don't really form part of quests or anything like that, but they're just really curious and interesting places you may come along just by walking around the land of Skyrim. And in today's video we're going to do a bit of a list of some of these interesting places you may come around in the land of Skyrim. Obviously this video is for the new players that have never really played Skyrim before, though maybe if you played it years ago and really didn't care about exploring and you only cared about the main quest, you may learn something new, I don't know. But yeah guys, so like I said, they're nothing to do with quests. They may not even be useful for absolutely anything, though most of them have got some use, not very good ones, some of them, but yeah. But there are a few that really don't have any use at all, but it is really interesting just to see it happen, okay? So yeah guys, let's start off. So the first one is over here, just down to the right side of Sleeping Tree Camp, which is kind of all the way over here to the left of Whiterun. And what we have here is, you know, one of those pillar puzzles. If you don't know what I'm talking about, one of the first quests in the main storyline, the first one the Yola Whiterun gives us in the cave where you go, you will find one of these puzzles. But yeah, there's just a random puzzle that you can find over here in the middle of nowhere. And you know, maybe if you're really low level, it's kind of useful because you get a chest with a few things in it, a bit of gold, a book, a skill book. Though if you're a high level, kind of like me, level 80 something, this is just so worthless. But if you come across at a really low level as soon as you start the game, since it's fairly close to where you start the game, then it could be semi useful for you. But nonetheless, a very interesting little place there that you may come across. Anyway, for the next interesting location, and this one really just is an interesting place, it's no use at all. But over here in one of these little ponds in this lake, where my current location is, not the blue marker, we will find the only giant mud crab in the game. So he drops pretty much the same as a normal mud crab. Over here you can see the comparison in size. But yeah, it's just an interesting kind of mutation of one of the mud crabs. It's literally the only one that exists in the world of Skyrim. And yeah, another very interesting thing you may come by. And I'm pretty sure maybe a lot of people kill this guy and don't really know that, or don't really notice that it's a bigger mud crab than the rest of them. The next one's very close by, also just heading north a bit. This one's literally right beside Whiterun to the left, and there's another one of these mammoth camps right below it. There's going to be 3 little ponds over here in the mountain, and it's kind of in between the bottom one and the second one up. And what there is this just this random skeleton hand reaching out of the water with a weapon in it. He doesn't actually have a body, it's just literally his arm and hand, and this weapon actually changes, and I don't think it's by level. I believe it's just completely random, because I've seen a lot of people get glass swords out of this guy, and like I said, I really don't think it's level. It could be level, don't get me wrong, I can't confirm that, but I don't think it is by level. I think it's just random, okay? But another very interesting thing that you may come across here in the land of Skyrim, and I got pretty lucky, I got a Daedric weapon out of him, so yeah, pretty cool. The next place we're going is just slightly to the north. It's literally, you can see it from where we got the weapon from the skeleton hand. And this place has nothing to do with a quest or anything, but it's very interesting because once you get to the top of this place and go around the corridors, on this table there's a book, and the book mentions how they came here to look for a unique lunar enchantment. And obviously this enchantment doesn't actually exist on the game, or not naturally anyway, and this is the only way you can get one weapon with that lunar enchantment, which is this Lunar Iron War Axe. It's literally the only one that exists. Luckily you can disenchant it and put it on something else you would like, but this is literally the only way you can get it, just one in the whole land of Skyrim. For the next place we're going to come a bit further north over here, just below Windhelm. There's a load of little lakes over here. They're kind of like hot springs, or whatever you want to call them. And if you go to this one, where my position is right here down near the bottom of all the lakes, just to the left of the Atronach stone, which is also a very good stone if you're going mage, over here you can just find this little band of hunters just chilling it out in the hot springs, just not giving a shit about the world. If you get attacked by enemies, they still won't give a shit. And yeah, just a really cool little thing they put in the game here. It's quite realistic, you know, it's like things that you wouldn't really expect, just to find these guys chilling out. Right, for the next one, it is a bit of an Easter egg from Assassin's Creed. I'm pretty sure you guys know what the Leap of Faith is from Assassin's Creed. If you don't, I really don't know where you've been for the last few years. But yeah, anyway, there is an Easter egg for the Leap of Faith. If we go all the way over here to the left of the map, where these kind of rivers all join up. And yeah, you can just go to the end of this where it's got these little planks of wood identically to how it is on the Assassin's Creed games, and if you jump you will get this unique ghost guide to appear, and he'll mention it a bit. Unluckily, I got attacked by literally everything for some reason as soon as I jumped down, and I couldn't really quite get his conversation in peace. But yeah guys, you get the gist of it. And last but not least, if we come to the other side of the biggest mountain in Skyrim, from Whiterun to the right, just over here in the mountains, there'll be loads of these waterfalls, and one of those waterfalls has this trunk going across from one side to the other side of the valley, and it's just this bandit guy hanging out, kind of meditating on this trunk, and it's really weird, but it's really, really cool, especially if you get it from the right angle. And yeah, it really does look beautiful on the special edition here of Skyrim. So yeah guys, obviously if you're new to Skyrim special edition, then you probably wouldn't have known any of these. That's the intention of this video, not for people that have played Skyrim years ago and have explored. Maybe for people that played Skyrim years ago but didn't really bother exploring, just kept to the main quest, then maybe you didn't know a few of these. I can really make a lot of videos like this if you guys enjoyed this one about interesting places in the land of Skyrim, just little neat things like these. So let me know in the comments if you would like me to make a bit of a mini series out of this, and it'll be really fun. I enjoyed making these kind of videos. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this, please go like and subscribe. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, you can support the channel more directly on Patreon, which is much appreciated, and we'll see you next time guys.